Hi, hello, hi. So, if you couldn't tell, my cat has fallen asleep on my lap again while I was filming, so I thought now would be as good a time as any to make a Conversations While Petting and Complimenting My Cat Part 2. Enjoy. So I know last time I just talked about like random thoughts, but this time I have a particular topic in mind that I really wanted to make a video about, but honestly, why not make this video while petting my cat? That's just, I can't seem to find a reason why I wouldn't do that. So today I want to talk to you all about my birth name. Trigger warning before we get into this, of course. Birth names. The reason why I want to talk about this is because I am making an art video in which I'm going to be showing my first ever sketchbook from when I was 9, and in the sketchbook, my name, my birth name, is written all over it. In order to remove my birth name, even with sticky notes, it's like there's not really any way for me to conceal my birth name throughout the whole sketchbook. And the thought of doing that, covering up my birth name over and over and over again because of other people's discomfort, it doesn't make me feel grand. And I wanted to talk about that a bit. I am not afraid of or anxious about my birth name. There was a time in my transition where my birth name did make me uncomfortable, and that's okay. But I reached a point in my transition, not only my medical transition, but just emotionally, where the existence of my birth name no longer affects me, really. I feel like a really pivotal point for that was when my name was legally changed. When that happened, it just felt like this thing, it can't hurt me, you know? Or at least it can't hurt me anymore. It felt like I was given the power back because unless I explicitly tell someone what my birth name is, nobody's going to know what it is. Whereas before, because that was my legal name, I had no choice but to use it, and I had no choice but to be called by that name, sometimes in waiting rooms. The power was in the hands of others, and that's what really made me feel that distance between myself and my birth name. But since that distance has been removed and I've been given back the power where I could decide if someone's going to know my birth name or not, I don't feel as afraid of it anymore, and I don't feel the need to go out of my way to hide it anymore. In fact, I feel less comfortable with going out of my way to hide it because, oh, nice yawn. Ooh, boy. So yeah, like I was saying, I actually feel less comfortable having to go out of my way to conceal my birth name. It makes me feel like my birth name is something shameful or something to be afraid of, and I don't want to be ashamed of that. Look at this handsome boy. Oh my god, how does anyone get any work done with such a handsome lamb around all the time? Where was I? So distracting having such a handsome son. So all that to say, I don't want to hide my name in the video I'm making about my sketchbook. I really don't. I have no interest. So instead of either choosing between concealing my name or having people read my name and feel like they've discovered something hidden, I want to just put my birth name out there. Because honestly, like, trans feelings aside, my birth name is hilarious in my opinion. Not because the name itself is hilarious, but because I don't think there is a name that fits me less than my birth name. So I was named after both of my grandparents. My grandfather's name is Felice Ansuini and my grandmother is Rosanna. So my name was Felicia Rosanna Ansuini. Nobody ever used my middle name, ever. I don't even think it was on my driver's license, to be honest. But yeah, my birth name was Felicia, and I think that that's kind of hilarious, because have you seen my face? Out of all the names you could have picked, that's the one that fits. That's the, like, you looked at me and said that, yep, looks like a Felicia to us. Now I know this likely makes some of you uncomfortable, to which I would like to make a request. Please, I would appreciate if you didn't project your dysphoric feelings or uncomfortable cis feelings if you're not trans onto me. Everyone is allowed to feel comfortable and uncomfortable with whatever they want. I think that it's kind of wrong to try to enforce discomfort on other people and tell us that something about us is shameful or should be concealed or should be removed. It's just, it's my birth name. It is what it was, and it doesn't change anything. You knowing that my birth name was Felicia doesn't change the fact that my name is Aaron. Even now, when I send like e-transfers and stuff, my bank still uses my birth name for some reason. You'd like get it together. But I remember not wanting to send e-transfers because I was just always met with this like, yeah, but I don't like it. That's not how I see you. I don't see you with that name, and I feel like I saw you naked, but in a bad way. And it didn't matter how many times I specified that I don't feel naked because of this name. I don't feel ashamed of this name. It's almost as if I was being told that by seeing my birth name, I was being interpreted as less male. As if an arrangement of letters on a page have the power to distinguish whether or not I am who I fundamentally know that I am. And that's not empowering, you know? I don't think that any arrangement of letters on a page has the ability to decide for me whether or not I'm male. And it has always really bothered me that that was a thing. And then it's kind of like I was experiencing this social dysphoria, not because of my name itself, but because of the way that people would react to finding out my birth name. I felt socially ashamed of having a birth name, you know, and of not going through drastic lengths to try to conceal that name. Anyway, it's a whole thing. I just wanted to say to you that I'm not going to be trying to hide my name. I'm not afraid of my name. It doesn't make me feel naked. If anything, it makes me feel empowered because I have the power to say that name, and literally nothing in my life will change. My cat is still cute. My rats are still very disruptive while I film. I am still male, and we're all still here. And that's not to say, go to town, misgender me, say my name like I'm Rumpelstiltskin and it'll save your firstborn child. Please don't do that. What I am saying is, allow me to show the parts of my past that I want to, without shaming me into pretending that they never happened. It doesn't mean I want to see my name all over the comment section. Don't be rude about it. It doesn't mean use my name. There's a difference between this is my birth name and I'm allowed to say it and exist with it as part of my past without shame, and here's my birth name. Please feel free to use it as you see fit. Please don't do that. Please respect that boundary. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, that was cute. All right. We get it. We know. We know. You're cute. At some point, that was my name. That was what I answered to. That's what I knew about myself. That is who I thought I was, and that formed a lot of who I am today. It doesn't change the fact that I grew and I am who I am today. The knowledge of who I used to be doesn't erase who I am, and so I don't want to have to go through every single page of my sketchbook and cover up my name as if it's a stain on a sheet. I want to be able to show you my sketchbook, and the same way that the art in there does not reflect the artist that I am today, the name in there doesn't reflect the person that I am today. But it is a part of my past, and I'm okay with that. So that's it. That's my whole video. Sorry it was mostly about me talking about something and less about me complimenting my cat. He knows he's handsome. Come on, you know you're okay. Oh yeah, that's a boy who doesn't know he's handsome? That's what you're telling me he doesn't know? Come on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If anything, I hope you enjoyed my cat and my tiny embroidered dinosaurs on my shirt. Let me know if you liked this format of discussion or if you prefer to have the face-to-face videos when I talk about serious things and to keep the cat videos really about just my cat and random thoughts. I don't know. I just do things. He was on my lap and he was purring real loud and I just thought, why look at me when you could look at him, you know? I feel like it makes every conversation better, so. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and a great week and you take care of yourselves. All right, thanks. Bye. It's like having a parakeet.